What's going on YouTube? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for definitely tuning in. So we're going to be talking about Megalo Box episode 3. Now this episode takes place after JD made a stand that he really wants to get in the tournament to go after Yuri and the Megalo Box tournament. Now in this episode you get to see Pops pretty much register him for the tournament. Now that placed JD rank at 257, pretty much at the bottom. So he has to climb his way up to the top. So basically he explained to Joe that, hey, you're gonna have to, fight people to get your rank higher. Maybe even people that's beyond your ranking so that we can move you fast. Because with only 5 fights, you gotta win all 5. So, you know how JD is, he cool, calm, collective. Now, they did introduce his opponent, which his name is Man Eater, known for fighting dirty. What a coincidence. Now, I'm not saying that, that his opponent should have been somebody, out the ordinary, but, dirty fighter right out the gate. It just seems like they go for the scum first, and then the next fight probably gonna be somebody who's like respected in a way, or probably find somebody who's maybe similar in personalities. Is what gets the crowd going, nevertheless. So we was introduced to a bunch of characters. I'm gonna say Sacho and the gang, bunch of little 4 kids that pretty much was when they was introduced. You get to see them, like set a stage up to still just sell their cameras, take it to the shop, trade in this bag full of cameras for 4 pieces of candy. Weird. I mean, if I got 4 cameras that look top notch, hey, I need a couple hundred in my pocket. But nevertheless, that's what they did. The guy shorted them on it, only giving them 3 pieces of candy. In the shop, things went the wrong way, and it ended up to where JD had to step in and was this dodging dude with the knife and got scratched on the nose, of course. Now in this course of this episode, pretty much he you get to see him JD be like train and seeing what things he needs to work on, because even though Pops is sort of like a scammer when it comes to boxing, he is still supposed to be this awesome trainer. So when they get in the ring and he see JD, throwing some punches, Pops told him like, okay, well, this is what you need to work on. You definitely come in strong, but then you forget about your defense and leaves you wide open. So let's work on that. So he really gets down and dirty with it, and definitely the hard work will definitely pay off. Now in this instance, we do get to see him in action when boy who was at the shop with the owner. He had on this like really tough, gear looking like if you take one to the head, you're over. So JD tried to use that new armor gear because on the ship, his old one kind of like burnt up from Pops trying to do upgrade. So he ended up, Conky started working on him, and yeah, it didn't work out. From the cover page, you could tell it wasn't going to just all of a sudden make him wear almost something similar to Yuri. It just wouldn't fit the show that, he's coming up, from the bottom, and now he's going to wear something that's top class. It just doesn't fit with the show. So I'm glad it was only like a little cameo thing. They showed it, him wearing it, and it just doesn't, for one, it just didn't look right, So yeah, that definitely was funny. But however, he had a fight with Boy because Sriracha pretty much was going to the shop to try to steal it in the first place, so that JD can let him go to Megalo tournament, so that I guess something with his family. I'm taking maybe his father's a boxer, leaves his mama and him out to rot while he's living a lavish life. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just going to guess that's what it is. And if that is, I will go back to episode 3 because I'm definitely calling the money. Now we get to see JD, put Boy down. The kid is obviously he is sharp in some way, because he was able to tell the old guy that the gear just won't work. It's not balanced. It's really old, and it may not last too long for him. And that's one of the reasons why he went to go steal it, because he may be inspired by JD and his hard work that he's applying himself to really try to get where he's going. Now in the course of this, he end up, like saving the boy, beating the dude down, and they being invited. The kids being invited to go see him, on his match, which is coming tomorrow. Now, what I take for this episode is that I'm gonna call it one of them get to know you episodes. Like, they introducing more characters to this series, because of course you got your main character, your supporting characters, but also when it comes to supporting characters, you need to know what they support of. So when it comes to an anime like this, we got to consider that they need some things to upbeat what's going on, because even though we mainly want to see the fighting, in between the fighting, you're not just going to get JD, hey, I want to beat Yuri. No, we need some interactions with the characters. And that's why these kids come in. It's going to be them having, doing some silly things. You may even see them doing something like stealing stuff from people in the big city. You never know. So I think it was a great development episode upon characters and introducing new characters. And the episode wasn't the slightest bad. None at all. You got to see him try to put him in an upgraded suit, in which that's something that they probably not going to do, and that's what it tells us within this episode. So good deal. So again, I thank you guys so much for definitely tuning in for Megalo Box episode 3 review. Again, I will be streaming God of War later. I'm about to watch Hero Academia and post a review for that too. So definitely things is going to be on the way, and then coming tomorrow, I definitely will be streaming God of War, because of course Monday got to go back to work, unfortunately. So just want to let you guys know a little bit of update what's going on. But I do thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Follow me on Twitter, AshTheMan008, and on Instagram, AshTheMan08. And again, thank you guys so much. I hope y'all have a good one. AshTheMan is out.